Hi guys, we're back again. We're in Poland now. Christmas market here that we just almost missed. We have our friends here, Marcina and Filip. So yeah.
So yesterday we had a 4.5 hour journey.
And some wood wine.
We had a 4.5 hour journey yesterday on the bus. And unfortunately, it ended up being a bit longer than we expected. So, however, we made it to Poland. We are here.
It was 6.5 hours, yeah?
6.5 hours?
Yeah.
4.5 hours.
More.
Yeah. But anyway, we're here. We're in Poland. We're drinking more wine, so we're happy.
So that's good. And we're just going to have a little walk around, and we'll see what's
Polish Christmas market.
Yeah. Something a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look around then. Okay, Robert, tell me what you have.
So, if you ever come to Poland, you gotta try this. This is zapakanka, and this is like a Polish baguette.
It's like a full-size baguette with stuff on top.
The base is made with mushrooms. I don't know if this one's got mushrooms.
Cheese?
But these are amazing. Look how big it is.
Yeah, that's your size,
God,
food.
Yeah, this is amazing. But yeah, these are absolutely awesome. Definitely should try these out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is one of the reasons that you keep coming back to Poland. I'm only being part of it, but yeah, you love your zapakanki.
Yeah, probably all in my face, but I don't care. It's amazing.
So we're in Ostrow now. As you can see, there's snow. So
yeah,
how do you feel?
Yeah, we basically, just to let you know as a catch up, we haven't really filmed much in Poland so far. This one's just gonna be a little bit more of a shorter video, but basically we went to Poznan, which is one of the, I guess, largest cities in Poland. We saw some friends there, and then
and now we're here just chilling. We're pretty much just chilling.
And now we're in Ostrow, where Paul and his mum lives, so we're basically just gone for a bit of a walk, gone to the bank.
Yeah, sort some issues. Robert got himself a new warm jacket or coat, so finally he's not cold, because I mean, as you can see, it's like a proper winter in here. Surprising, because in this part of Poland, snowy winter, snowy Christmas, like white Christmas is not really something that happens a lot. Like I remember,
-2 at the moment, apparently.
Yeah, I remember snow around Christmas time when I was a kid, and that's pretty much about it. Like these days, it's not really snowy, and here we are with the snow and everything. And then after that, I mean, after our Christmas Eve, we're going to Polish mountains, so we might actually do a little bit of footage there.
They're more like Scottish hills than actual mountains, apparently.
Because it's not like the full on like down south mountains, it's like halfway through. So it's not going to be like the highest mountains range in Poland, but still, I mean, nice.
You will see. You will shall see.
Yeah.
So keep watching.
So obviously we are going to. I don't know. I just wanted to say that obviously we're celebrating Christmas Eve in Poland a little bit more than Christmas Day.
Yeah, Christmas
so
Eve.
It's going to be the first Christmas Eve kind of celebration for Robert ever.
Show them this church. I know it's not very exciting, but look, we go up. It's down. There we go. Yeah. It's a bit different, a bit interesting kind of architecture. It's a small town, there's not really much to see here.
Not really much.
It's nice with all the snow and stuff. Oh, there's a prison here. It's right random.
Yeah, we'll skip
really
that.
random.
We'll skip that.
But it's right in the middle of of the town, a prison. It's just really random. It looks like something from like I don't know, South America, because it's quite barbed wire on the top.
South America? I mean,
like
it's
Brazil,
a prison,
like
right?
something fun in Brazil or something.
It's a jail, not a prison.
Yeah.
So,
jail. Okay. Prison. Yeah. Same kind of thing. Anyway, but yeah, so we'll show you a little bit more. We will show you a little bit more of this trip. Like I said, this will be a little short video.
It's going to be more chill, I think. The Berlin was very like very hardcore kind of fast pace, whereas this one's much more chill.
We really hoped you guys enjoyed the Berlin video. If you haven't watched it yet, why not?
Do it. It's only like an hour or so.
Yeah. Well, we shall see. But yeah, it's go and check it out if you haven't already. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below of our first ever vlog video for the channel. So yeah. Okay.
So it's Christmas Eve. We're after the Christmas Eve dinner, and I don't know if you know, but in Poland we actually celebrate Christmas Eve, like the biggest part or the most important part of Christmas kind of celebrations. And how do you feel after your first Christmas Eve
Very
celebration?
strange. So many people, very different to the UK. Food, very, very different. I'm very tired. Paulina's a little
Love food too.
Paulina had a little bit to drink, but it's lovely. We've had a lovely time.
Yeah, and we're back at my mom's. As you can see, there's a bit of snow outside. So finally, we had like white Christmas.
Lovely
It's not a normal thing in Poland. I mean, not this part of Poland at least. Like, it hasn't happened for like ages now. I remember that we had like white Christmas when I was like a kid, but it didn't really happen in many years. So yeah, now that everybody's here, you can actually experience your first white Christmas.
Yes. Very, very cold outside. But I bought myself some new jackets while I was here.
Finally,
So,
he's
and
not
really
rocking,
affordable as well.
He's not rocking this kind of jeans jacket, like a denim jacket that he did before, but yeah. So we went to my brother's. It was like a lot of fun. There were kids, so very loud.
Tiring.
Yeah. So we will show you some of our presents, some of the presents that we got, right?
Yes, you grab them.
All right, I'm going to grab them.
So
you want to go first?
Paulina's going to grab them. So, okay,
So these are yours, Robert.
yeah.
So
So
like a
like
couple of them. We're not going to show everything because it's going.
I like to
crazy.
cycle, so I got some nice cycling neck scarf things, which is really cool.
But you can also use them like in general kind of thing. Also, the cool thing is that in the UK there are no like mask regulations, so you just have to cover your like face and nose with anything. So you actually use these quite often to use them as your face masks. Well.
So me being a geek that I am, Paulina bought me some books on Star Wars themed books, but these are like more knowledge, like how to do business and good life principles, that kind of stuff.
It's been more like Yoda and be more like Lando, right?
Yeah, be more like Yoda, be more like Lando.
So I'm the most amazing girlfriend?
She is.
Okay.
And then, if you guys, of course, heard of this TV series, Money Heist, La Casa de Papel, this is basically a massive puzzle. So we're going to be spending our January basically doing an awesome puzzle.
Yes.
See?
That will be our entertainment the upcoming month. So just a couple of them, just to give you a little bit of information about it. So first up, I got this David Lynch book, and this is Room to Dream. That actually sounds very interesting. I love David Lynch. I love David Lynch. So I actually used to love reading books like a lot, which I really didn't read much for like the last couple of years, and I'm almost back to it.
She's reading lots
Like
now.
almost back to it. Yeah, I read quite a lot now. And then a couple of items I really wanted to show you. Like first up, we have this Kinesiotex Gold, and this is like a face tape, like a kinesio tape for your face. This is something I'm going to test and see how it's going to work, but apparently it just works miracles on your face. You just apply it on your face somehow, on your neck, and apparently it will just make me smooth, my skin smooth like a baby. So I don't know, I'm going to test it out for you and let you know how it's going to work. And I got some like hair sets. So this is like a very popular brand in Poland, Anwen. And this is pretty much a set for like medium porosity hair. Apparently there is a certain like hair regime
I have
that
no
you
idea
should
what
use
that
for
means,
hair.
by the way.
Yeah, well, we do, right? Anyway, so I'm going to test it out. I'm going to see how it's going to work for my hair. And then again, I'm going to report back to you, let you know if there's a routine or a regime that will make my hair look amazing. And if it actually works, then definitely that will be something I would recommend to you. But for now, this is just to test it out. We'll see how it's going to work. So
anyway,
yeah.
we have lots to do. So we're going to go. We're going to the Polish mountains,
Yeah.
which are really
tomorrow,
exciting.
10 a.m. And it's
So,
like, what time is it now? Like 11?
almost midnight. Almost midnight.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and pack, and we will show you more of our journey. Yeah, journey tomorrow.
It's
See
going
you.
to be super cold.
Good night, guys.
So, yeah. So we finally got to the place where we're staying in Polish mountains. So this is our room, as you can see. This is Robert.
How do you pronounce it? Bliżej Nieba?
Bliżej Nieba, yeah, that means closer to heaven. So this is the view that we have from this side of the room, and there is
This
really
is amazing,
nice,
guys. This is
really
amazing.
nice view.
Look at this. Yeah.
Yeah. So this looks
this
really
is about
cool.
an hour, just over an hour and a quarter or so away from Krakow.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
a really, really nice view, and a really nice room as well. It looks very comfy and warm, and we have our private bathroom too, which is amazing, and yeah, with a shower, really pretty. So I'm super excited, and if we're lucky, you might be able to ski, to try skiing, but we'll see. If not, there are plenty of like trekking roads and stuff like that, so we'll be able to plan our time somehow. So yeah, let's just chill for now. Let's have some coffee, and yeah, we've been on the train for like 4 hours, so a little bit tired now, but yeah, super excited to be here.
So guys, we are in the Polish mountains. Probably can't see anything much right now because we're just walking out. It's literally silent. Listen. How silent is that? It's absolutely amazing. There's actually no wind. And apparently, it was about -10 last night. And apparently today it's about -7 from what I know. So I'm fully wrapped up. Pauline's behind the camera. Say hello,
Yeah.
Paulina. So we're outside. We're using our new DJI gimbal. So we're hopefully going to try and get used to it. So fingers crossed. Forgive us with our footage. Comes out a bit hit and miss here and there. But we're basically going to go and try and walk to this village, which is about 2 miles away. Because this is like literally in the middle of nowhere. And with Pauline, if you spin around slowly, this way, that's it. Keep going. That's it. So just over here, this building, there's 2 buildings here. This is our guest house that we're staying in. It's really, really nice. The view last night from the hotel, the guest house, our room is absolutely amazing.
And as you can see, a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, first white Christmas for Robert.
In Poland.
Yeah, so.
But there's mountains all around us. It's really cool. I really like it up here. It's actually really nice to get away from Manchester. We've got about 5 or 6 days left in Poland before we fly back to the UK.
Yeah.
So we're just making the most of it now. We're going out for a walk. Hopefully we won't get lost. I really hope we don't get lost. Watch out for the ice falling in.
Oh, look how icy it is actually here. So you have to be really careful when walking, because you know I wouldn't really want to collapse. But yeah, very interesting. So as you can see, the weather is lovely. I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I mean, the sun and all. I think tomorrow is supposed to be pretty sunny too. But then it might actually
As well,
change.
hotel, how do you pronounce it?
Pensjonat Bliżej Nieba,
And what does it mean?
closer to heaven. I think we mentioned that in our yesterday's video, but yeah, in case you don't know, then here's that name once again.
So we're going to continue and we'll show you a little bit more of our journey very, very soon.
focus on your cheeks.
A little bit, hence why I've got my... Absolutely love it. So I'm not very used to this. Like, I don't think I've ever really been to like proper snowy place or like this kind of region before. So it's actually really nice just to kind of like get away and be in this kind of environment. But yeah, I've actually got like about 4 or 5 layers on in my nice new jacket, which I'm glad I purchased because I probably would have frozen.
Can you imagine yourself in those jeans, like a denim jacket that you have before?
Yeah, I'm actually wearing jeans. That's the only place I can really feel the cold on me at the moment. I mean, my hands are not too bad right now. I probably will put gloves on a little bit, but I'm not too bad right now. So, yeah.
And you can maybe do the zoom of it. The cool thing is that the cars are very rare here. But even if they are, I mean,
You can hear them from a mile off because it's so
also
quiet.
driving like very slowly and carefully because you obviously the conditions are not for like speed racing or anything like that. So.
Yeah.
And there's this like bird quarry thing.
Somewhere.
We need to go for a walk once again. We can go to this quarry place.
Yeah. So apparently, I think you said it was a church or something. Didn't you,
Yeah,
Pauline?
it's like a monastery. I don't know, something like that. And then is my face really red? Is it? Because it feels
It's
like
a little bit red.
It feels like I'm frozen.
Yeah.
I'm going to, yeah, but there's like a monastery or something like that, and apparently they brew their own beer, which is actually quite cool because you know.
So,
Why not?
which part
Local
of Poland are we in right now?
What?
Which part of Poland are we in right now? It's less of Poland, but which part? Not far from
like-
Krakow.
It's not really far from Krakow. Yes, it's like southern Poland, towards Slovakia. So yeah, it's down here.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's the farthest south that you've ever been, Robert. I mean, Poland.
In Poland,
because you're
yeah.
Poland, yeah.
So I've, this is my 3rd time in Poland now, and yeah, I've done, I would say 3 sides. No, 2 sides, two and a bit. I've been to Wrocław, Poznan, Krakow.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a dog.
I always wanted to take you to Tatra Mountains. These are like a bit like more steep and more rocky, but like I think we'll wait for like summer.
Some dogs down there. We just actually, literally, sorry to interrupt you, Pauline, but yeah, we literally just saw a dog, didn't we?
Yeah.
Running down the road, and we're just like, what?
Apparently there are wolves here, like single wolves, like not like a whole thing. How do you call it? Group of wolves? Is it
pack.
a wolf? Huh?
A pack. Yeah.
Yeah, but not like in packs, but like a single wolves just like walking around. You can see them sometimes.
Yeah.
No bears though. No bears. So.
So yeah, basically there's a funny story that Paulina thought was really funny. I said to Paulina I wanted to go to we're going to go to the Polish mountains. She said there's bears. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, there's bears. Yeah. So for ages they just took the mick out of me, but and still to this day they take the mick out of me.
No, I mean you don't really have to be afraid because actually there's not like, it's not like Canada. It's not like there are like I don't know how many bears, and then they're very rarely hungry.
Really hungry.
So they don't usually, so they avoid people. They kind of like avoid tracks where people are, and it's actually quite difficult to see them. So you don't have to worry. I've never seen a bear in Polish mountains.
Yeah.
So I don't think. Yeah, I think
I'll be all right. We'll be okay. we've just made it to the village. As such, it's quite cute.
It is so quiet though.
But it is like really quiet. I mean, there's the odd car coming past here and there. But otherwise, yeah, it's very, very quiet, very scenic.
It doesn't seem like we're doing like any form of shopping yet, but
I'm hoping there's at least one shop. I'll be surprised if there's one shop open.
it should be like a small, kind of like a supermarket, like a market thing, like dinner or something. It's supposed to be here, but I will see if it's open. You know?
Yeah.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell. So one really interesting thing, everyone, about this village is look at this old church. I have no idea, really, the reason why it's like this, but it looks pretty neat. I'm just going to cross the road. Don't really do that one near a crossing. But look at this. How cool is this? The architecture's awesome. Really, really cool. Really ace. The Auxiliary Church of St Nicholas the Bishop, I can't pronounce that unfortunately, built in the 16th century under the patronage of this guy here, Procop, I can't see it. Yeah, interesting, there you go. Hold it there for a second, you can have a little pause on here, a little read. But yeah, really, really cool. Like it. Interesting, huh? So we've just been to the village. As we expected, the shops were shut because it's the 26th. It's a little bit different to UK, I guess. But of course, it's also a village, so that's expected. So we're going to head back now. So it took us about 40-50 minutes to get here. It was a nice walk here, and now a lovely nice walk back. So after like walking for about an hour, there, and then start our journey back, so it's probably been about an hour. We're just discussing how, of course, over time the environment changes and the light changes. So you can see now that the sky's changed a little bit. Slowly, well, it's starting to change a little bit as the afternoon gets on. But yeah, really nice. So guys, we're almost back now. As you can see there in the distance, this little building right there, that's those two little buildings, that's our guest house. So we're just heading back now there. Yeah, the gimbal's run out of battery. We didn't charge it too much. This is the first time using it, so yeah, so we're heading back there now. Pauline's already ahead of me, sorry. So look at the view. The view's absolutely amazing here. I've said this numerous times today in this video, but it's so beautiful. Look at that sun. And like I said, as Pauline said before, the wind is quite crisp, so it's really, really nice. It's just, hello. Hey, ain't you sweet? Hey. Good morning. I had a really good night of sleep. We both had a good night's sleep. Pauline had stayed up at quite a while, but I just sat watching a film because I was really tired. But guys, look at this view. So it's like 8:30 in the morning. And look at this. How magnificent is that? So today, fingers crossed, we're going to try, and when I say try, we're going to try and get some snowboarding ski clothing, and we're going to try hopefully some snowboarding and skiing if we can. The centre's about 10 minutes away from here apparently, so I'll have to buy some so I don't have any to rent. So yeah, but I'm hopefully going to try and get on the slope and try it out, so I'm really excited. Fingers crossed. Anyway, but check this out. Yeah, look at that, amazing. So we had a nice walk yesterday. We've done, I think, pulling this about 10 kilometers. So yeah, we walked down to the village back, and it was really, really nice.
So we're at the snow.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Look at that. Yeah. Look at Robert with his board. He'll be like doing his first class.
So today, yeah, I've never done snowboarding in my entire life. I've always wanted to do it, and now I'm finally in Kasina in lesser Poland. Kasina, I can't say it. Anyway, and I'm having a boarding lesson at 1 o'clock. I don't think I'll get onto this, unfortunately, this big ass slope.
Yeah, bigger slope.
But there's like a little training area which I'll be going on. So I got a one-to-one lesson in about an hour. So
we were supposed to do that lesson together, but then I do have some, like, very minor, but I do have some experience with snowboard. And the guy said, that the instructor said that it's not really beneficial for both of us to have lesson together. Plus, I couldn't really buy any clothes like my size. Like, my size was sold out everywhere. Yeah. And Robert actually managed to get himself a nice set. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, when we get back to Manchester, maybe we'll just go to the... we literally
didn't really plan this far ahead. We kind of just done Berlin, which I hope you guys saw the video of. And then we didn't really buy any gear. We would have probably had space for it anyway. So
we wouldn't have it. I mean, we have like a massive suitcase, like each of us. And then we have like smaller suitcase, like a big backpack, and yeah, I mean, it's too much anyway. We were here like this was like supposed to be, and it's going to be like a 2.5 week holiday in winter. Yeah. Robert bought himself like 3 jackets, so you know.
I'm extremely skinned now.
But yeah, but this is how it is. Yeah. So that's actually quite cool. I also feel like, how do you feel, by the way?
We came here yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, sorry.
Oh no.
Was it yesterday? We forget, time passes when you're...
Saturday, and it's Tuesday today.
And it's a bit warmer today, surprisingly. The other day we came in, it was really, really cold. I mean, the other day we came here, it was -11. And today it's, I think...
Now it's around 0.
Yeah.
Or -1, something like that. But it's not really, it's very pleasant. Like compared to -13, it's actually quite pleasant.
Paulina, show them behind us a bit more. Show us.
Yeah,
you see it?
There's a slope.
A bit more. There we go.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know, I'm actually we're like tired, but I think we're just getting some more energy and stuff, so that's actually quite cool. We don't really post as much as usual, as you can probably see. It feels like we kind of needed to take a couple of days off and just kind of step back and then just get back with a full.
We've been heavily
energy.
focused on the vlog content, which takes a little bit longer to put together. So,
well, it's something new for us,
exactly.
so I guess it's like a little bit.
But we'd
like
really
that.
love to know as well what kind of vlog content you'd like to see from us, what kind of places you'd like us to go and visit and
Or
do
do, or
vlogs on.
things to do, because you know it might do some cool things.
Let us know in the comments below. As always, we'd really appreciate your input. So yeah, I've got about an hour and a half to wait or so. I think it is.
Probably going to get to go to the bar here and get some like mulled beer or mulled wine.
Her brother's son is having a lesson as well today, his second lesson. So we're
he's
probably going to go and watch him for a little bit, and then I'll have my lesson.
And then we're going to watch a Robert learning. So we'll see how
very
it's
embarrassing,
going to do.
you know. But hey ho, we've got to start somewhere, haven't we?
No secrets here. Yes, we're going to show everything.
We're gonna go and chill out for a bit, but we'll catch up with you later on.
So here we have some snow machines. They actually used them yesterday. It wasn't really snowing, but it's quite cold. Like usually December in Poland is not that cold, and skiing conditions are not that amazing. But this winter it actually turned out to be quite good. It was snowing first half of December, and then they had to add some more snow with these things. But yeah, it's actually quite good. It's supposed to be like warmer tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, but today still good. So here's Robert after his first lesson, having Polish beer with some, we call it beer with juice, but it's not really juice, it's like a syrup thing, raspberry syrup. So yeah, tell us what you think.
It's hard.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean, of course, each their own. Everybody may think differently.
But you've never done anything like that, any winter sports?
No, I did skateboarding when I was like 17. But this is hard. Like just trying to get up onto the you know, when the board is strapped to your feet and the board slides away from you. It's
fun.
I went down and then flipped the board and like twisted my leg, literally. So yeah, but I got going a little bit. But yeah, it's when you pick up speed, it's hard to control. So if you haven't tried it before, though, definitely try it because it's challenging. But yeah.
So you're planning to go back to the slope for like after this beer, yeah? I'm going to try and record Robert a little bit because I kind of didn't really want to record your lesson because I was like, let's give him a little bit of privacy.
I might wait for Paulina's brother and maybe get him to come help me for maybe a little bit before we go back to the guest house today. So just because as much as I've only just had 1 hour lessons, I still feel a little bit like I need a bit more help.
You're going to try tomorrow?
Maybe, we'll see how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
Right now, I'm going to drink my raspberry flavoured Tiski.
Yes.
From Ostrow. So guys, I had my first snowboarding lesson. It was a bit bumpy, however, I still wasn't ready for the big slope. So Paulina's brother kindly stepped in and filmed his run down the Kasina slope with my GoPro. See for yourself. Hey guys, how you doing? So, it's our last night today in the Polish mountains, and I just wanted to show you this. It's so quiet out here, but look at the scenery. So, over here you can see that it's all like foggy over the mountains. It's really, really beautiful, really nice and quiet. And I'm just going to show you a bit more. Look at it. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? I'll tell you something, it's one of the most peaceful and beautiful places I've been to in a long time. Really, really nice. Little house on the hill there. But we're just staying in this guest house, as I've mentioned before. So, just to show you the area. You can see. It's so nice, isn't it? Yeah, I will miss this. Zoom in a little bit for you. Look how cool that is. Sky. Very, very peaceful. Absolutely love it. Feel so lucky to be out here. Last day, guys. We're off to Wrocław today. This is the place that we've been staying in. Lovely trip. We've had a fantastic time. It's been a really nice 5 or 6 days here. So yeah, I definitely recommend this place. Really nice guest house, clean, tidy. Food is delicious. If you guys are ever looking for somewhere to stay in Poland for like summer or especially winter, come down here and check it out.
So it's New Year's Eve. Like very early in the morning.
Good
what
morning,
time is
guys. It is 5:20.
Yeah.
So we've been away for just over 18. We've been away for 18 days. We are tired.
We are tired.
We're looking forward to getting back home to Manchester now.
So the quick update is like it's very early, and I'm not really showing my face because like there's nothing to show at the moment. Like trust me, we're like really tired. Straight from the like mountains place, which is really, really cute. And we're quite early here because we needed to have our test.
Yeah.
We're negative, yay! And you know all that stuff, all those like little things sorted, and our flight is.
Now we're sitting here drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Waiting
latte.
for our gate, our
Suitcases.
thing to open up, our board luggage check-in thing.
And our flight is what time?
8:40.
8:40. So it's 5:22. So quite a long time. So
That's
yeah.
fine because I just want to get some rest and chill for a bit. Drink coffee.
Are we partying tonight?
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know, we really don't care this year. It's really bad. But we don't.
I think. I mean, however sad this sounds, we're probably going to clean a little bit because we left such a mess.
So much to do. We have so much to do.
I'll probably just clean a little bit just to begin the new year with like a clean apartment, not with like a proper mess, and that's probably going to be our New Year's Eve. But yeah, for now, yeah, let's just wait for this plane, and we'll get back to you once we're in Manchester, like to officially finish our Polish vlog.
Trip, woo!
Yay.
So we're back in Manchester, guys. We hope you enjoyed our Poland video. Thanks very much for watching, and happy 2022!